Good afternoon everyone and welcome to today's webinar. For those who don't recognise my voice, it's Mike that's doing today's session, and we do have Ollie on the live chat as well. So what today's session will be on is voucher codes and the new additions that have been made in the latest version. So included in that is you know what was there previously, which is the percentage off and your value off options for the voucher codes. But now the sort of new change that has come in is the ability to select like a free gift or a free item as such within this to automatically add it in. You've also got some new voucher codes within the voucher code section within the sales order, so they'll automatically apply, as well as you having the option to apply voucher codes and help you upsell a little bit within the sales order as well. So starting off, we want to go through actually setting up a voucher code. So if I just switch to my live screen, within your administration, under the general administration section and then voucher codes, you will find the relevant section. We've already set one up in here at the moment, just to give you an example of what one looks like. But if you set up a new one, you've got the new voucher code button at the very bottom, and it would open up a screen that is similar to this one if I just drag it over, except it's blank, whereas this one's been filled in. So at the very top you would put your voucher code in. Now this is the code that your customer will enter into the web store, or that you will see sort of in the back office as such. So make sure that it's something that's rememberable and easy to use for your customers, rather than making it dead long. Otherwise you may not get the impact that you're looking for. Just below that you've got a bit of a description, so that does pull on to into the sales order bit, into the voucher codes, as well as show online as well once it's been applied. So make sure it's something that's actually relevant to the offer that you're doing. And then just below that we do have the type. So at the minute this is set to free product, but you still do have, if this was a brand new one, the option for value and percentage. So that allow you to put in how much discount percentage. So if it's say 50% off, 10% off your first order, whatever it might be, you choosing the percentage type within here will allow you to use that option. You've got the value as well, so if you select the value option, you would be able to select the actual value one off. So if it's £10 off your first order, or you're doing an offer during whatever month and it's £5 off, if you use this specific code, if you spend more than a certain amount, then just select that option. They still work the same way as previous. Now, the new one that's been added in is the free product. So you can use this in multiple different ways. Now, depending on how it works within the store and the sales order as such, there is going to be a slight change to the way this works. But currently, if you set sort of a minimum order value here, the free product would only automatically apply if your customer enters it on the web store. It won't work in that way on the back office. So if you want this to apply automatically in the back office, just set a threshold of 0, so a minimum order value is 0, and that way it will apply automatically. If you want this to work on the store, so your customer enters this voucher code, if they spend over £35 and they'll get a free gift, it could be a box of chocolates or an Easter egg as it's coming up to Easter, just pop in the amount that you want there, and then once they hit that, it'll add to the basket automatically. Now just below that you've got a usage count. So if you only want your customers to use this once a month, or you want them to use it sort of quite a lot, as often as you can, with every order, then just set this usage count to be whatever fits your needs, fits the needs of the offer that you're running. At the minute this is set to be 10 users per company. So that's the maximum you can use per company. Obviously going forward there'll be a couple of changes into there, so different things, whether it's per contact, etc. But at the minute it's just maximum per company. Just below that we do have the option to add a product in. So at the minute we've already set up sort of a Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate. Whatever product that you're adding into, whether it be an Easter egg, a box of chocolates, a catalogue, anything it might be, you'll need to have that set up within Prima first in order to do this. So go through, set the product up. If it's something that you're going to be needing to buy, then you can set it as a limited one. Or if it's something you're not too worried about holding stock of and tracking stock, you're just going to buy it sort of as and when you need them, you can set it to be consumable and automatically allocate there as well. So depending on your setup and what you need, it may be worthwhile speaking to the team and seeing if what product type would suit what you're looking to do best. Just below that you've got the unit that you want to select, and then you've also got the option to automatically apply it to the sales order as well. So if that isn't ticked, then it won't automatically apply. So if you're looking to use this, with Easter coming up soon, to give out free Easter eggs on every order, and without you having to remember to add that in all the time, you can just tick this, and then it'll add in, and it'll for every order that your customer puts on, it'll automatically add that to the order. Now, just at the very bottom, you are able to limit the start and the end date. So if you only want to run this for a specific month, specific time frame, that you can just select the time frame from the very bottom, and it'll only run during that period. So you can limit it to say just for a month, just for a week, fall in time with seasonal offers that you may do, especially around Christmas, the start of the year, if you're going to be putting catalogues in. So you can set these up in advance, and they'll only work based on a specific time period. So when it comes to the start of the year where you're looking to get your new catalogues out, then you can use this then to get the new catalogues automatically added to your order if you're going to be sending out paper copies. So that is the standard setup in here. Once you put everything in, you can just save and close, and that's set up. Now, from a back office point of view, where the main change has happened, I've already got a sales order set up here that we've got, and this one's already been created, but as soon as you create an order, it will load on as a line similar to this one here. So we've got the free Cadbury's chocolate, and you've got the invoice description, which is the description we put against the voucher. So it's where you can see it's something that's actually relevant to, you want to make sure it's relevant. So with that's just been created. It adds it on there automatically, and that's what will happen if you select that option to automatically apply. Now, if you're not having voucher code set up that way, and you want to sort of entice your customers to buy more, and give them the option of saying, well, this order, the value of this is whatever it could be. Say it could be £95, but you have an offer and say, well, if you spend over £100, I can give you 10% discount. So be saving yourself a fiver in that case. Your salespeople, even yourselves, can go into this vouchers area here. You can see if there's any vouchers already applied, and at the bottom here, if you do have any more vouchers set up, such as 10% off over £100 or just a 10% voucher that you want to give, you'll have the available vouchers in here. You can just select the one that you want to apply, and then add the selected voucher. So if you are looking to upsell and say, well, if you buy a couple more, if you get an extra quantity, that'll take you over the £100 and give you 10% discount. It's all different bits in there that you can use, and that'll hopefully get a couple more sales, and increased order value across the line. So it's just a few things in there. You can be as imaginative as you want with this. It can be, adding a free basket of sweets, whatever it might be. You can use it in the multiple different ways, and once your customer reaches them requirements, you can come in and you can add them as you want. And that is all for today's session. If you do have any questions, myself and I'll be hanging around for a little while on the live chat. But if you do want some more sort of sessions on this as a one-to-one, just contact the customer service team. I'm more than happy to book in and look at some training plans to cover voucher codes and different ways that you can upsell to your customers. But apart from that, thank you for tuning in. If you do have any more questions, just let us know.